Here we go. So first word. All right, try that one. Das Land. Okay, the plural, you add umlauts to the A and the ER to the N. Okay, so try that one. Die Länder. Okay, and that is the word for country. It also means land, but for purposes of what we're studying right now, it's countries. Okay. Now, which one of the wo question words would you use if you're asking where someone comes from? Wo, woher, or wohin? Woher, gut. And you've had this phrase before, but you're asking where someone comes from. So how would you ask, where does he come from? Woher? Where does he come from? You're on their track, though. Woher? Kommt er. Yeah. Everybody try that. Woher kommt er? Okay. How would you say she comes from, and then we'll fill in the blank with some stuff. So she comes from, first word? Sie. And then? Kommt. Next word starts with an A. Cool. Aus. Wow, that's it. Now I can just write that word over again. Okay. Try that one. Sie kommt aus. Okay. Okay. And we're going to come up with of different countries that people could come from. Okay. Kind of keeping it simple. So the first one. So you could fill it in the blank. So Sie kommt aus. Here's an example. Try that one. America. Okay, yeah, with a K instead of the C. And that one should be pretty obvious. Okay, for America, you could also say a couple of the things. There's another phrase that they use for Vereinigten Staaten, which means United States. You do not need to know that one, okay? But it does exist, okay? But they would also say that aus in your sentence changes a D to a den when it's plural. So that's why this is a new one to you. Okay, so you would say aus den USA. Try den USA. Den USA. Okay. And it's normally die USA because it's plural. United States of America. Okay. Okay. How do you think you'd say that word? Yeah, everybody, Frankreich. What do you think it means? France. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's an A in the middle of the word. Try that one. Italian. Italian. Okay, and what does that one mean? Italy. Okay, next one. It's a great word. Okay. Try that one. Österreich. Should we put a pronunciation guide on that one? How about stir, rye. Does that help? No. Österreich. That work? Okay. And Österreich is Austria, not to be confused with Australia. Okay. German-speaking country in Europe. You'd be surprised when people get them on confused. Okay. Australia is Australian, so it's not It's an N in the middle. How would you say that one? Spanien. Good. Everybody. Spanien. And what's that one mean? Spain. Wie sagt man Germany? Deutschland. Gut. Try that one. Denmark. And what's that one? Denmark. Okay. Try the next one. Den Niederlande. What do you think? Netherlands. Good. And that's another one that is normally D, but because of that aus, it changes it to Den. Yeah. The next one, Belgian. Everybody, Belgian. What's that mean? Belgium. And they do speak German in some parts of Belgium. So. Okay, try that one. Luxembourg. And that is? Luxembourg, yeah. Okay. Okay. Try that one. Der Schweiz. What's that one? Switzerland. It's normally Die Schweiz, but again, that aus changed the D to der. We won't write it down because you don't need to know it, but Schweden is Sweden. There are a couple people thinking maybe that was what it was. Okay, try the next one. Poland. Okay, and what's that one? Poland, yep. One more country. Save the hardest one for last. You won't need to know how to spell this one, but you do need to be able to recognize it when you see it or hear it. Okay? So it's normally D, but the aus changed it to der.
Holy.
Okay, try that one. Der Tschechische. Let's just start that. Tschechische. Start again. It's kind of a fun one to say. Tschechische. Republik. Republik. Tschechische Republik. Good. What does that mean?
Dominican Republic.
Czech Republic. That's going to probably take a whole nother slide, yeah. But it's normally D. Okay, well, right. I don't even know how to... Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore. Czech, but it was previously part of that. So Czech Republic. Okay, and then ich Republik or bleak. Yeah, like it's bleak outside. Next slide. There's a space right here. That's two different words there. Okay. So, wie heißen die Nachbarländer von, and then you insert a country. Okay. So let's try the first part. Wie heißen die Nachbarländer von? Good. What are you? Any guesses what Nachbarländer means? Close. Nachbarländer is one word. What does Länder mean? Countries. Mm-hmm. Nachbar is neighbor. So neighboring countries. So what's it asking?
What are the neighboring countries called?
Mm-hmm. The line is to tell you there's a space there. So it didn't look like one long word, just one long word and a short word. Okay. And here we could put something like Deutschland. Now, a while ago you learned how to ask, do you speak, and then a language. Okay, so in particular you learned to ask, using the formal way, do you speak German? Do you remember how to say that? Sprechen. And then, it's formal. When you had said, sprichst du Deutsch, that was correct for informal. We're looking for formal. Sie, sprechen Sie, and then? Deutsch. Okay, how would you say she speaks, and then English? We'll go with that. She speaks English. What's your first word? Sie. And then? Spricht, yeah, good. With an I. And then? English. Nope, because it was she, not, you can't have formal she. You can only have formal you. If it was formal, you'd be telling someone you speak English. But they probably already know that. Okay. All right, couple more languages. Wie sagt man French? You learned this one, let's see if you can remember it. Französisch, good. Does anybody remember how to spell it? Yeah. So, yes and no. Yeah, you have a lot of the letters, just maybe not in the right order. Okay, so try that one again. Französisch. Okay, and that was French. Wie sagt man Spanish? Spanish. I think we hit, oh, that was German again. Okay, and one more I don't think that we've had before, but you can figure this one out. Try that one. Italian. Okay. There you go. Okay, that's the end of your notes for today. Fragen? Oh, verb T. That was what it was. We needed a verb T. Just kidding about the end of the notes. Okay. So you had this one at the very, very beginning of the year. So I want to make sure you've got it again. So, sprechen. And what does it mean? To speak. And it's a very important one this chapter, and it's irregular, so we want to make sure that we get it. So, remember, Oklahoma is okay. So the stuff in red, shape of Oklahoma is fine. So it conjugates normally. So how do you conjugate it for ich? Spreche. Yeah. What about wir? Sprechen. Ihr? Sprecht. Sehen Sie? Sprechen. Alright, and the other two are irregular. And that E changes to an I. So we've got du sprichst. And sie, es, and man spricht. Okay? And that is the end of your notes for today.